This QBO demonstration is going to share with you how to easily view your transactions that have attachments, and more specifically, which ones are missing attachments so we know which ones to go into, open up, edit, and then upload the attachment. So there are a few ways that we can do this. One way is to view all of your expenses at a given time and then navigate to the settings to display the attachments field. The other way is while you're inside the registers, we can also include the attachments field so we can easily see a number which would represent how many attachments are included in there. So if we see the number 1, for example, we know that an attachment has already been included in that transaction. So let me go ahead and share a quick demo to demonstrate these topics here. Okay, so the first place we can go to, so we can navigate to the expenses on the left side. And what we're going to be able to do is click on this little tiny gear, which is the settings button here, and then select the attachments. You get a little paper clip that will display here. And as you scroll down, you'll see the ones with a symbol 1, could be 2 or 3, those are the ones that have attachments. We can sort these right here to put all the non-attachments at the top. And as we scroll down, all the ones, so forth. Now, if you're trying to particular clean up maybe a month end or something like that, we go to filter and we can select the date status, such as, for example, last month. If we're looking at that particular category, or go even deeper into, maybe we're trying to just do advertising. So that shows up there. Boom. We would see, oh, we missed an expense transaction here. And then in order to add that, we would just click through. And if you're not familiar with attachments, you just go into the attachments, click or drag into here, your attachment, and that will populate there. Awesome. Okay. Another thing that you can do is we can go into the register. So let's say we're reconciling the credit card and we're looking at the register. So I'm going to go to, typically I would go to banking, select the MasterCard or Visa or whatever, and just go straight into the register. That's one way to get there. And all registers that you can see like this, you have the ability to go to the settings and include the attachments as well. So just check attachments here. And what will happen there is you'll see, click off of that, there we go. A paper clip in this column here would represent the attachments that would be there. So you're looking for missing ones, for example, with the hole in it. There's nothing there, it's this one. I can go to the checking account and do the same thing and just verify that attachments has been checked here. Okay, what if you want to include an attachment and it hasn't come through the bank feeds yet? For example, we can click on the gear and select attachments and then click anywhere in this section here to include an attachment. Okay, and once we have that, you're going to see a variety of attachments. If there's no link on it, that means it's just a standalone attachment. All of these other ones here have links to it, so I can basically hyperlink down into that. So if I wanted to open up this check here, for example, I could click on it and I would see that that image has it there, that transaction has it. So a really cool feature would be, let's imagine that you were adding a quick expense or a check. Let's go with the check, because typically you would enter a check as opposed to expense for the manual entry. And so we want to include that attachment we just uploaded a moment ago. So we don't want to actually go try to find it. It's already in the system. We can click Show Existing, and then over to the right will be a drawer that opens up that shows all of our unlinked transactions as opposed to all of them. So just simply clicking Add will allow us to go in there to do that. Awesome. And lastly, if you wanted to download out of QBO to a hard drive or a flash drive and get them out of the cloud, these attachments. We could select all of them or drill down to the ones that you wanted, click the batch actions, and then select export. And that will create a zip folder with lots of subfolders inside of that that breaks it down by expenses or checks or invoices and so forth that are particular to the item that we had in service there. Okay, hey, thanks for watching. For more tips and tricks with QuickBooks Online, feel free to visit my blog at sequentiasolutions.com/blog. Thank you.